Yeah, it's your girl, Boss Lady, aka Miss Fabulous, aka DJ D-Ski. Tune in weekdays, 9 p.m. Central, Sundays at 6 p.m. Just check your local listings for real times in real time. I'm talking about, got the part-time gig, so it might not be every night, but it's at least twice a week now. Boss Ladies Radio Show. Download the Spreaker app, search Boss Lady Show for our entrepreneurs, local entrepreneurs worldwide. 9 p.m. weekdays, Sundays at 6. Also catch Boss Ladies Radio Show weekdays at 9, Sundays at 6 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Central for our local artists, underground artists worldwide. Yes, we do support both worldwide. See you in the chat room.
Once again, it's on Noriega the King, Boss Lady D, presented by Boss Lady Radio Show. We have a new show called Social Media Cap. Pay attention, listen up. January 20th, 9 p.m. Central. Tune in and pay attention. It's going down. Big topics to talk about, y'all. Yeah. You are now walking with award-winning Boss Lady Radio Show. This season 2, y'all, it's going to be epic. Yo, Boss Lady, play them hits. Onward. Yeah, what's going on, Chicago? This is called Social Media Cap, hosted by Boss Lady D and Noriega the King. We are coming to your city to promote it. And yo, if you got any music, any products, any social issues, life issues you want to talk about on this show, this is the show for you. Pay attention and listen up, Chi-Town. We coming. Milltown to the shop. June 24th through the 28th. Y'all know what time it is. Once again, the song Onward.
We back. Social Media Cap. What's up, y'all? Your host, Boss Lady D, and your co-host, Noriega the King, award-winning TOHP. Let's get it. From the Milltown to the Shy, you know what I'm saying? But right now, we in the Milltown, you know what I mean? And we trying to get it cracking with Miss Vero G, trying to connect the lines right now. I'm super excited. We've been waiting on this day for a long time. So we just trying to get Miss Vero G on the line. That's what our special guest was for tonight. We got caught with that busy lady. Sure did. Really, really cool, you know. We just want to welcome people real quick. Yeah, we live, though. What's going on with you, Nori?
Oh, no. I couldn't wait for tonight. I've been super excited all week and maybe all month, actually.
Yeah, it's really been anticipating. Yeah, definitely.
Milltown's on the Big Apple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. What's up, everybody?
Let's see. I can get some shares in. I know we got a little hour or so for Miss Vero G. Let's see. We can get her in the chat. At least send her the link. Get her started with that. Right to the phone. You know what I'm saying? We can actually send you a link right to your text message. So it's very neighborhood friendly because we're mostly like digital. So it's very self-explanatory, but it's not connected. I did try to call. It seems like it's waiting. That's what it says. I see you were able to get right in, so even though, like, you're Android, right?
Yep, I'm Android.
Yeah, so let's get the ball rolling. How did you feel about the recap with Drazy on his last show? Did you ever,
I felt great about that.
Okay, like, what was some pointers that stuck out to you as far as what he capped on?
It was a lot. For me, it was just the emphasis on a lot of the major points about everything. You know, the music. So yeah, that's what really stuck out to me. Yeah.
I'm probably gonna have to call her on the phone. Go ahead.
And I appreciate them doing the recaps. It really kind of gives us an indication from somebody else's point of view besides just our own. You know? And that's what I like about the recaps.
Yeah.
You know, we had panel of art.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I see that the some of the stuff that we pointed out meant a lot to the person.
Yeah.
You know, and persons that may listen to our radio show. And also Boss Lady Radio. So this was definitely, to me, a great kickoff or whatever. I don't know what's going on. This was a great opportunity to have something to kick off and see where the artists are going in other places, things like that. So,
Right.
yeah. So I didn't want, I wanted it to be fun. I wanted it to be memorable. However, you're an award-winning artist now. Like a producer.
Yes, I am.
And it's like one of the first on the show to actually come out and say, hey, I'm a producer. I make beats. I've, wrote things for people and things like that. So it's good to see that you're growing and you're evolving and different things like that. You're not just, getting your music played. We barely see you, that kind of thing. You really showing that you want to move forward. And, lately it's been great working with you. And inconsistency is something that I can't stand. Inconsistency is something that I take a big deal about, because it's the big deal that got me here, actually. So, look who we got! Vero G! Holy smokes! Holy smokes! Wait. Vero G! We are on live. I got you on the speaker call because the Mac Air is in the air right now. So we got you live. You are okay. And we got everything connected. I did attempt to call you on the side, on the same, another line with Nori, but it kept hanging up on me. So I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you got the calls or not, but.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah, because I was just like trying to wrap something over here. Okay, so are we starting now or?
Yep, we already into. I was just talking about how Nori's on. We made this show together because there was a lot of things that we could talk about to like make some of the pops and fizzles of the music behind the music. What's really going on? Also, the growth and development of artists, and being on Boss Lady Radio Show, and how much this is a spinoff for talk radio for underground artists that want to be recognized as well as hear your voice, hear your opinions in life, stuff that you really want to talk about. This is an open convo show, like it's talk radio. So the music is just the music show is Boss Lady Radio. So Social Media Cap basically is a talk radio for independent artists that have something to say, that want to be heard on behind the music. So we welcome you. We appreciate you. We are glad that you are here today, for real.
Thank you for
Thank you,
coming.
honored. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
So that's why, and Nori is our HR department for Boss Lady Radio Show. So any technology issues, sound check's not working right. We're a team of people that try to get that done so everything can sound good when the replay comes, and people that missed the live tonight can actually enjoy it at another time, like an hour after or right after the show is recorded live. So you will be on all digital platforms still. It's just a spinoff from Boss Lady Radio to talk about a hot topic that you want. We got to do some catching up with you because we haven't seen you since that last campaign that you did with me. So you just want to, and then what you want to talk about tonight? It's your go.
That's a good one. I really don't know, but I mean, you got me off guard. I'm like, I don't know what to tell her, but I guess we could just talk about like the industry itself and like how like the pros and cons and things like we wait, more on like the artist side, like things I've seen personally, like the positivity of it, and then also the negative sides of it. Yeah.
Right. So we call this one inconsistent promotion. I know that you know and have heard that I'm big on marketing and promotion because we can make thousands of tracks, but how are we going to market this so people can hear us?
That is so true.
Yeah, and that was like the biggest question I had in terms of being an artist and also a radio podcast. Like, what are we shooting for? Are we shooting for the same go, get the big fat label, and hopefully they'll call you? You know, I wanted to see if I could venture out on my own, and how many other would, you know, get on board and do the same thing. And then I ended up running into that. So long story short, how do you feel about marketing and the promotion side of music, of your music, I should say?
No, not a problem. I think from my own experience, pretty much, I would say marketing and promotion is really much a big thing, and necessarily for as any artist out there, a mainstream or independent. And I think a lot of times, a lot of artists try to kind of skip that. They like you mentioned, like a lot of times they just put a song up. Oh, it's going to blow up. It's not the case. You need a lot of marketing, promotion, and you need people behind you that's going to help you. Like a team. To push your product or your song or your single, whatever you have out there now, to get the buzz out and to, be marketable. Yeah.
So let us know, for those that don't know you, who you are, where you from, what you're involved in, because you're not only just an artist, an award-winning recording singer, and you're currently nominated, but you also, too, in different stuff like publications and podcasting. Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure, definitely. So just a quick backstory about me. Born and raised in New York City. Well, they call it always East Side, but it's like the East Village or something like that. So that's pretty much what I, originate, as they say. From that point on, I moved around from 5 boroughs to the Bronx and back and forth. And music's always been a part of my life. So as of right now, as we speak, I've just been building my portfolio, working on my music, my catalogs, and that sorts. I do have a new album which will be coming out this year. Actually, I have 2 albums. One is called The Energy Album, and that will be coming out, I think, by maybe next month or June. I'm trying to push it around like summertime. And that has like a consists of maybe like 5 to 6 songs, like EP album. And then I'm working on the next album after that one. That will be the 6th album. That's a full album. It's called Brand New Me, and that's a reflection of myself, my personality, things I've gone through in the past, even to now. So the Energy album was actually being released last 2 years ago, but due to like a lot of factors, I say, I gotta finally get this out for you guys. So it's well worth the wait when it gets out. I'll let you guys know for that.
Okay.
Prior to what you mentioned as well, I do have some new singles I'll be working on, which will be coming out next month in May, with a few other collaborations with other artists as well. Now, prior to that, there's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm. That's a whole full bowl. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wait, hold on, let me take my breath. Hold on.
It's okay to breathe. We're still early on, so.
I was like, wait, hold on, one thing at a time. No. So prior to that, the music side. So everything is prolonging, but it's finally getting out there eventually this year. So stay tuned for that. Now, besides the music side, now the publications, the Vero G Spotlight magazine has been like going on, I think 6 years now, going on this year. So I think 5 or 6 years or so that it's officially been out since that time, and it's monthly a publication where it's it's all types of talent, anybody that could be on it that would like to have their business or interviews or whatever you want to call it, anything that's on it, you guys definitely are interested in it, so definitely let me know. But that's been out for some time now. We also have the radio show, which I will be going on a little bit. I'll be on it there. I have to push it back, but I'll be out tonight online. It's called the Vero G Spotlight Radio Show. It's the virtual version of it now. We used to have it in DTF Radio a couple of years ago, but due to last year, they kind of like closed. Just shut down in Brooklyn in New York City. They relocated pretty much to Florida. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to just take my business elsewhere. And, from that point on, we kind of just polished up the brand and decided to do it virtually for now. So that's going on every Wednesdays as well, I think from 8 p.m. on Eastern time.
Okay.
Prior to that, no, it's okay. It's all right. I'll push it back for today. It's all right.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Okay.
It's no problem. So prior to that, we also had to announce here. We have another. I also work with alongside my business partner, DJ Loudmouth, and we have a show which is airing every Sundays live at WP18 9:30 a.m. and that's in New York City and Tri-State area as well. And that's every Sundays, I believe, 8 p.m. I think till 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. something like that. So that you guys could definitely check that out and just enjoy the craziness and everything else with that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, like, oh my God, no. And then I think that for now, I think that's pretty much the main things I'm working on. The magazine, the radio shows. I'm still working on. I'm gonna hopefully work for 2 more on my own books. It's been like over a year. I've been waiting on just things happen. So
Yeah.
It's like timing. Everything is timing. So I feel like when the time is right, I'm gonna finally put everything together. So I'm trying to get like 2 more of my books out soon by this year, or hopefully by the end of this year. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And Nori, did you have any questions?
Yeah. So, to me, inconsistency in promotion is people not promoting themselves and letting somebody else promote it, and they're just sitting back just watching the promotion. They're not going forward with what they're doing behind their music. They're letting everybody else. So my thing is, we're gonna be consistent in promoting yourself as well. Get out here, get the footwork, or the mouth, things of that nature will help you along the way. So that's what I'm inconsistent. It comes to that, because that's what I do. I go out here and I push myself. I got this coming out soon. I'm gonna go push this. I'm gonna talk to this person to help me be able to push my music farther and put
You kind of in and out, Nori.
For me to be inconsistent, for me not to be inconsistent, I go out and push myself to let people know I got music coming out, or I put a flyer up, or I do a flyer coming soon. When you got other people doing it and you're not being consistent in it, the person behind the music, then that lets that other person know that you're not really as serious as you should be.
Yeah.
So you have to. So you're pushing yourself back. You're not pushing yourself. You got music, and then that's all you do. It's your music, and then you're gone. And we're wondering where you're at for the next 3 weeks, or a month, and then you just pop up out of nowhere. But you need to promote yourself, because people can't do it on their own. You have to promote yourself. It's your music. You just played or heard it. So that's my thought.
Okay. Did you have any questions for Vero G?
Yeah, girl. So, how do you feel about artists who are on the come up but don't want to put themselves out there?
That's a good question. I think honestly, and I've seen it before, like working with other artists as well, locally here, and different boroughs and that sorts. Firsthand, a lot of artists they feel entitled. They have like that ego kind of thing going on with them, where they feel entitlement. Like I don't pay for things, or how it is. Like they'll come with the kind of the attitude. And sometimes I tell a lot of these artists that we have met or work with alongside with different projects. You have to bring that ego out of the way, because you have to always stay humble and remain that way. Now, to answer your question, I think a lot of times artists don't have the right guidance. I could say sometimes that's going to be one of the situations. And I think also, definitely, and I think a lot of times they feel because, they don't have the right guidance of people to kind of show them the ropes, how to do things like marketing, promotions, the image, having your music copyright. There's a lot of things too, not just having music put out. Definitely. I feel like a lot of times they're misled. So when they go out there to do showcases or events, what the case may be, they just feel like their music is just good enough to just put it on a showcase, and then the rest is easy. And a lot of times, back in the days, as we know, in the music industry, a lot of artists is mainstream. They made it big because they pushed so much out there. Now everything is technology. Is everybody? Not everybody. I'm just saying for what I've seen so far from my own experience. Many artists I've seen in the past, they got so lazy. They got so because of the fact that everything's accessible to now, like electronically, online, internet. Now these days you could be famous just a viral video. I mean, this is crazy. it's just a lot of factors behind it. But I think a lot of times artists have to just stay humble, to just ask you questions, to be humble and get the right guidance. And I think a lot of times they need to really go out there and reach out to people and, put out their content and do what they have to do.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Right. I definitely agree on that. A lot of artists don't have like you said, the proper guidance. So they have to, some of them learn on their own and some of them ask for the guidance. So I agree with that.
Yeah, me too. That's why I'm huge on artist development. And that's why we have an EDU. It's not just music all night or for 2 hours straight or whatever. It's really how artists can sit down and figure out, how they're going to make this a career for them. How they're going to, work on this like a job. Like, would you want to do this the rest of your life type of thing? And these are certain things that you need to know because a lot of us go through head first. I know I did. Just going to the studio was part of the process. Like, if you don't have anything recorded, what are you putting on the radio? Like, that recording is so huge. Getting to the studio and having that experience, it also prepares you for performance. I didn't know those factors until I was able to read the first blog from Reverb Nation on the show and was like, oh, wow, we could really take advantage of this information going around. And it's absolutely free to get on a Reverb blog and learn how to book a tour or learn how to write your first song. I remember doing podcasts about that. Stuff like that. The tools are out there. It's just a lot of us don't know where to find them. There's a lot of stuff online, right? But there's not a lot of right stuff online.
Right.
So you can't totally go online fishing for the first face value that you see. You really got to do some research. And I think the Reverb Nation is the best way for an independent artist for the first time, unestablished or not, to actually learn artist development while getting exposure. Magazine placements, record deals, independent labels, different things like that. And we definitely all about that here. So it's not just playing your music. We're really making this a career for you. We're just heightening what you already got going on. Hey, let's highlight you on our show. Let's pair up. Let's connect. This is also a network, you know what I mean? So all those come into play with basic people skills because this is a people's business. And there's a lot of businesses out there, but we're the busiest because we entertain. How do you feel about that, Vero?
So right on with everything you guys are saying, especially you, Boss Lady. That's so 100% right, because a lot of times I've seen it. Even when I started years ago doing this, it was a struggle. I'll be honest with you guys, and it wasn't easy. And I learned from trial and error. Going through what I went through, and I didn't even know about copyrights back then. I had because I had a quick true story with this one. I had experience years ago when I had written. Okay, there was a song contest years ago. It was for John Lennon, and this was when I was in high school. And I submitted one of my first original songs. I submitted to them. Then I found out years to come, Justin Timberlake, which it was just the weirdest thing. It was a song that came out with him and Rihanna. I forgot the name of the song, but it was like a duet song or something. Mm-hmm. And it was crazy. It was very similar to the lyrics of the song that I submitted to that competition or the contest online. So I learned from one experience that I felt like my song was kind of like, in a way, taken, and they used that because, remember, I was at that time unknown at the moment, and I was, and that sort of, and I felt like they kind of like stole my lyrics. And I was like, wow. And even that was back in the days, I couldn't do anything about it. I had no attorneys. I had nobody to represent me. I was basically God, as they call it. And then another situation years to come, when I was starting out in the industry, I had worked with another artist. We're doing a collaboration. Years to come, I went to the studio, I did my part, and everything was fine. And then with a month later on, that same individual never got back to me until he emailed me. He said, oh, check this out. So when I hear it, it was a song that I written for him to work with collaboration with him. And he ended up using another female who has excuse my French, she couldn't sing for her life. Let's put it that way. And she used the same words I had used when I recorded a song with him. So it would be me and him, and use another female instead, and took my own lyrics and basically plagiarized it. So from both experiences, I realized I have to copyright everything. Yeah. I went through that, and I said, never again. That's why I cannot stress that enough for artists out there who's starting out or independent. Please copyright your music, because if I got robbed twice, imagine artists out there don't know about that stuff. So
yeah,
there's a lot to it. But yeah.
Question though, is that BMI difference in copyrights there? Because I just did a show called Guide for Musicians. Guys, if you haven't checked out that show, it breaks down how to get your songs copywritten. And either other works like patents and, stuff that you may make, DIY stuff, your videos, your books, like it broke it down, man. And I'm glad I got a hold of that article, because who's looking into that? Yeah, play my song, but you playing it, but you might not be ready to put it out because you're not protected.
Very true. Oh my God, yes. I can't stress that enough. But yeah, definitely, it's crazy you said that, because I had that experience years ago. I learned from that point, and then like you mentioned with the other things that come factors, but not only just that. A lot of artists have to know there's so much of a process.
Yeah.
It's like songwriting, recording, mixing, mastering, and then you have to promote it. Everything costs money. And then these artists, they come out and they think they're entitled. Oh, I don't pay for things.
Yes, ma'am.
No, you have to pay.
Yeah.
I couldn't stress that.
Yeah. It costs money to be on the air from the host point of view.
Yes.
I'm not asking you to pay me for a free platform. I am not robbing you. When I say there's money involved, I am actually putting money towards iHeart. I am actually putting money towards Spotify. I am actually using those apps because I get paid to use those apps and promote those apps. So not only do I have to pay in, but I got to pay in to get something out. It's like a bank account. If you don't put any deposits in, how do you expect to withdraw from an account that you don't put a deposit in? How?
Yes, preach. Yes.
And why should radio stations, publications and such take on an artist that's half-assed and don't got $10 a month for 30 for 30 days, unlimited spins, and one interview a month? That's what we're doing here. Exactly. And you'd be amazed how many attitudes be flying through here.
Oh my God.
And the freebies.
I went through the same thing. Yep.
The freebies that say, you're going to play my song? You're going to play my song? You're going to play my song? Excuse me.
Exactly.
There is a process in rotation as well.
Yes. Exactly.
Amen.
And it takes at least 2 or 3 weeks maybe to get back to you. I don't want to tell you that because I don't know who you are yet. That's another part of promotion that these artists feel they're entitled. You're entitled for everybody to know you because you want your song on the show.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
The other thing behind that is that you want your music played, but where are you at when it comes to people wanting to collaborate and talk to you? You're nowhere to be found.
Yes.
You're just out there, and you hear it, but you're not typing. You're not trying to find out about the next person that might want to collaborate with you. You're not in that. You're not in that room. That's the other issue. Being in that room helps your status go up. Because people know that's you behind the music. Right. That's you behind your promotion of your song. You're communicating. So if the communication is not there, then what's the point of the song being played or heard?
Right.
So to me, I gotta stress that if you want your song played, it's 2 simple things: be in the chat room, listen in, pay attention. Because you never know who's in that chat room. You never know who's wanting to collaborate.
Yeah.
So,
very sure.
And our chat rooms be lit.
Exactly.
Like we been done posted the flyers. We been done told everybody. And this is another thing, part of marketing promotion, is that the artist or the person that's getting a campaign needs to pay attention to the marketing and promotion of themselves. Yeah. A lot of times we posting the mess out of it. Oh, I didn't see that. When did you post that? And we sit up and like, we've been doing this all month. Where you been? You can't be that busy that you can't show up for yourself. I'm still trying to understand how people that busy that they can't show up for themselves and then want us to promote them, but you can't show. I don't know if I'm even saying it right. It just be.
No, you're saying
it just be giving me a slight.
I don't get it either. I don't get it, the fact that you can send an email. You can send an email, and that's all you do. But you can't be in the chat room typing. I don't get it, and I never will. You can. It's one click to send an email. It's one click to type. It's one click to log in. So if you can send an email, you can log in. You can type. We can see who you are. We can know this is your music. How do we know this is your music? Just by you having it played on the radio.
Very true.
Make it make sense.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
just like with a Facebook Live, right? You're gonna type to the people that you're watching. You do it on Instagram. You do it on Facebook. Now there's TikTok Live. Now there's Threads. Now there's YouTube.
Very true.
There's so much ways to connect. Most people don't like being on the camera. Turn your camera off and get on audio. A lot of people do it. But you got to get in the habit of doing something like that to know how to do something.
Right.
Like a lot of people doesn't know what an MP3 is.
Oh, wow.
Because they're still listening to CDs. Like I'm telling you, this world is not ready for the digital era that's about to sweep through. We're finna knock you off your feet. We're finna put FM and AM out of business. Because the station is in your hand. It's called your cell phone.
That's true.
And when you go to a different planet, you can still hear us. Versus FM and AM, once you leave that country or city or town, you got to turn on to the next dial. Think about it. Why are we not up on this? This is what we've been waiting for. The artificial intelligence is not just in robotics. It's in radio.
Yes. It's getting like slowly, surely everything else now. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the inconsistent promotion you are losing if you're on one platform. That's why I made this show called The Problem Only. Make sure you check that one out. I'm only on Bandcamp. Oh, I'm only on SoundCloud. Or I just link you to death in your inbox. What is this? Who are you? And what do you want?
Exactly.
You know.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
And we're just dying laughing like we are now because we were what they call allegedly the lucky ones.
Yes.
We're not the lucky ones. We just were smart enough. Not calling anybody dumb, but social media does make you dumb. However, we were smart enough to get our butts in front of the seat and figure this out.
Exactly.
Right.
Because we've done a Zoom call before. We've already did meet and greet on Gmail.
Right.
Like, I mean, you can really do this. Like, you don't even have to have a phone anymore. Like, you can send your music via text now. You don't even have to. But you got to connect with someone and get their personal phone number.
Yes.
So when I do interviews and campaigns and I charge you, you're going to get your money's worth. You're going to get a great show and we're going to have great talks and we're going to be cool. We're going to be besties in the end. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
They'll be like, boss lady, that's my baby. I'll be like, that's my boo. No, I'm that way. This is a business for me. This is not just push and play on a computer. This is not being frustrated about everything all the time, which being an artist, you know, it got its frustrations. You know, it got its challenges. But at the end of the day, this is something I love to do. And this is my childhood dream. So nothing's going to stop, baby. We are in the building.
I love that. Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
We are in the building. Woo up the bams. Yeah, we is in there. We is lit every night at 9 p.m. Central. That's why I was doing that my little talking my stuff when I was trying to do sound check, because I be like that at a gig. Be like, why this ain't working? What's wrong with this? What? Come on! What are you doing? Yep. I'm just like that old producer sitting in that chair, like, hey, come on, we got 5 minutes. What's going on?
It's so good.
I mean, if you can laugh at me and work with me, cool, you know what I'm saying? But it's all about a cool spot. It's a safe space. A lot of times we go into this thing scared as hell because we don't know what's going to happen. And I'm just glad that I took the, courage. All three of us did and do this independent. And it's a beautiful thing. People are getting nominated. People are winning awards back to back. Like, I know you had something going on with the award show or something somewhere.
Oh, yes. Well, we have this. Okay, we did it last year. It's called the Real G Awards. It was a really great success last year in New York City, and we're doing it next year. Actually, this year. My bad. So sorry. It's called the same awards, but it's coincide with Who's Next NYC Radio, and it's our second annual award show. We're doing it again, and we have a semi-finalists right now. So we're in the process of doing the finalists, and then from that point on, we'll make the announcement, for the venue and having people come in person, perform, and get their awards. So it's really cool, and to see people from all over the world coming and supporting each other, independent artists, and it's just a great way to just get it out there.
Yeah, that's super dope.
Thank you.
Vero G Awards. Wow. Like, how do you get on there? Like, how do you get voted for and get on the list type of thing?
Oh, okay, definitely. So how we do it is we have a committee. It's myself with my business partner and usually one or two people. And how we do is we look at people from artists around the world that we've interacted with, or we see their streams. We see it's a consistency of everything.
Okay.
Is there how their music, how their work ethic, and how hard they put out their music, showcases, a bit of everything. So when we see artists that we have have come to our wares, this is to call it virtually or in person, and we see their work ethic, we're and they well, this is how we're gonna do. We break it down, and then that's to become the nomination process. And last year we just did nominations and put it up, and the people voted, and that was it. So this year we did it more different, where now we have beginning with nominees, and then now we have the final, not the final. Sorry, we have there's a process. It's now we have the next stage, and then now we have the semifinals, and then after that the finalists. So then now it's just breaking down to now the nitty gritty of it. Also, it's a whole process, but it's usually we're going to change it. Change up next year. And add more things to it, yeah.
That's really cool. Because I was just wondering how to get Boss Lady Radio on there. And,
we'll see.
Can I add some nominations from some hot artists I play? Just saying,
Yeah, okay. Wait. I see. Okay, maybe next year we're going to change it up. So we'll see.
Right. They're hello, I'm over here, we hot, I'll send y'all the link so y'all can listen to the episode, and I'll get y'all the night of the episode y'all in, so it don't even matter. We just want to make sure that, you ain't missing nothing and have something showcase, because, we might come out there or something. I love to travel, and I've been in New York several times, so I used to knock on doors all over the place, so New York was one of them.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was able to meet the hip-hop dancer that dressed like a clown or something. Me and him was dancing on the Times Square. I had a good time. I did.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, okay. I could definitely come back.
He's a funny guy and very, very cool to connect with musically. So,
okay.
Yeah, awesome. It was crazy. But had a little help with the traveling, so I said, why not? And got around it.
It's interesting, but it's good.
Yeah, it was a good experience. I never rode the train before. That's the only thing I didn't do, but I did hear them go by up underneath my feet, which felt kind of weird because everything's on the street in Wisconsin. So.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, so it's a little different. What is that noise under my feet? I thought it was an earthquake or something. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's the normal over here. But that's all right. But I know what you're saying. I understand.
Yeah, I don't know where I was, but I know I went to Carl's Jr.'s, and it was awkward because y'all sold burgers and tacos in the same restaurant.
Yeah, that's weird. It's a first.
And it's Carl's Jr.'s. Like, I've never heard of that. Like, what is that? And the food wasn't too bad. You know, it really wasn't. It could have been a little hotter. It was where I was. But it was different. But I like y'all Kennedy's chicken.
That's the spot. Yes. Late nights are the best.
Girl! If you catch them around 2:30, it's fresh. The grease, the chicken, the fries. The girl, like melted through the pot. Oh my God.
Oh my God. I can't.
I thought, man, you ain't Kennedy's and what's in Atlanta and Chicago. I hate when I get stuck and I see the word and I can't say it. This another chicken place in Atlanta and Chicago that y'all kind of bump neck and neck with.
I don't know.
Damn. Yeah, Harold's. Yeah. That's a good chicken spot, Harold's. So, if you ever come to Chicago or whatever, we gotta eat at Harold's, Nori. When we do the social media cap Chicago. So, we're starting to plan to get to go and hit the road in our district for social media cap. So, we'll see what's out there, what other artists we can get on the show. Like, since COVID is no longer a hindrance, we can start meeting people physically, find out who we're working with for years. And it's been online 4 years. We're trying to come out the bag and really meet people. So
that's awesome. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, right? I know, right? And then the connection is better. So when you do hop in a chat room, after you meet somebody, it's a whole different experience. It's more... more close
and it's
profound.
more of a live experience too.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that's true. Very true.
And you're our first guest. Congratulations!
I'm honored. Thank you guys. I'll take it.
Oh my goodness!
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you.
No worries. I'm glad I could catch up with you because you're a busy lady. But we was trying to put something together that we all could benefit from. You know, we're letting people know that it's not always about the money. We really want to see each other grow. And so we want to keep up with you. We don't want to know where you're at. You know, we really want to enhance what you got going on. And this is one of the ways, you know, we treat this just like all media. Sometimes we're on the camera, sometimes we're not. We're like floating around here. So, hello, New York. Yeah, so definitely.
So I did have a question for you, Virgo G.
Yes. Yes.
I've seen you in the studio a couple of times. So what is your process when it comes to how do you start? What's your beginning to your end?
Damn, nobody actually asked me that. That's a first call. Yeah, I like that. Pretty cool. Awesome. You know, it's weird. It's to me when before I go to the studio, I always have to like do meditations for me, and just get my mind right and focus on the purpose. You know, going to the studio, just get the song and have the motions and everything all together at one. So when I go to the studio, I just mentally prepare myself for the song, depending on the concept. You know what I have to do, and when I start, you know, as you guys see, like when I record in that or in the booth. I feel like it's a spiritual enlightenment, as they call it. You know, when I sing and or whatever I'm doing in the booth, I let out all the emotions of the song and whatever the concept of it is, and I just feel like afterwards. And it's funny because sometimes it was happening to me not too long ago actually. I did a song which actually it was a finalist actually for a World Songwriting Awards. It's called Gone Too Soon. That's a really deep song, and that's based upon me losing a child unfortunately last year. No, it's okay. And when I did that song, that's one example I gave you guys. Afterwards, I just broke down crying because it was just all the emotions that I had built it up, going through that tragic situation, and I felt like it was finally to let it out. And, you know, the engineer looked at me. He's like, "You okay?" I'm like, "I'm all right. I just had to let it out and cry it out." And that, But I just feel like every time I'm in the studio, I just feel like I want to let out the emotions and let people hear it. And, it's been just amazing experience I've been going through with that,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's my producer in the background telling me hurry up.
Oh, I thought he said something like write it out or something.
No, because I'm telling me something. I'm like I'm all over the place right now, but no. To answer your question, yeah, it's. I think to me, when you go to the studio in the booth, it's like you go there and it's your moment to let out. As I said, to me, music is like therapy for me, so I have to let out.
Yeah.
Right.
Music is definitely therapy for me. I totally can agree with that.
Oh yes,
Yeah, I
definitely.
can too. I'm big on I go to the studio just filling out the vibe first, because I make beats from my head anyway. So it's kind of easy for me to play something that's what I'm trying to hit.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, awesome.
So we got a few more minutes left, Vero. So
Okay.
any special thoughts that you want to share with us? Anything that got to do off the subject? And we talked about, inconsistent promotion, how it may hurt you as an artist. Any final thoughts for you, any shout outs, stuff like that.
I guess quick final thoughts I could give you guys is just to anyone, to your guys. For first and foremost, I want to thank you both guys to do what you guys are doing, and I commend both of you guys. And continue on your amazing journey on what you guys are doing. And just before I continue on, I just want to say that to you guys.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. No problem. No problem. So real quickly, I guess you could say my word of advice, I guess more of the word of advice for artists out there and everyone out there, just don't give up on your dreams. Keep pushing. Like, you're going to have days where you want to give up, but those are the times when you see you're in your moment, just keep pushing and striving, I will say, and just go all the way into whatever you want to do in life and pursue it in the best way you can, And I guess just real quickly, you guys, I'll let you guys know when I have new music coming out next month, and the albums will be dropping this year, and visuals, more videos. So I'll give you guys definitely posted on that as well.
Okay, awesome.
All right, for sure.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we appreciate you taking out the time in your busy schedule to come chop it up with us. It's really cool.
No, I'm honored.
Yeah.
Anytime, you already know.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Yeah. Because we definitely got to get on your show one day. I don't know how we're going to do that, but we'd love to bring Social Media Cap to you too as well and get in your studio one day. That'll be so dope.
Oh, yes. Let me know.
Yeah, okay.
Shoot. Oh, yeah.
So we're trying to get to all the people basically that we've talked to, listened to on the radio, connected with somehow from a voting link or watch my video or something like that. It's just, trying to make this a great community. And there's a lot of communities out there, but it's not a lot of communities that have the right people in the community that's working on, good things and, pushing forward and growing and things like that. So we definitely appreciate the exposure for us as well as yourself. So.
Oh, thank you. And I appreciate you guys again. You're always showing me love, and I just always want to show my love to you guys too. So thank you again for that.
Yeah, the music is popping. Like I said, I never take any episode down. And sometimes I go back and listen to episodes I already done and just like, oh wow, I remember I played that, and let me share that with her real quick. Like I don't want to miss anybody, so that's why I keep shows up. Because you can't always get back to everybody at the same time all the time. So it's a good way to make history on the platform. Also, too, you got a portfolio with us, whether, you can make the lives or not. But just know I'm going to have it on the YouTube link real quick. You can hear your song. You can get an iHeart sometimes. You'll get a Spotify sometimes. But you must be in the chat room. That's the only rule we got.
Oh, no, definitely. You guys do it.
Yeah, so we got to do it now because now people expect us to do it, and it's crazy. So
no, that's awesome. Let's keep doing your thing, definitely.
Like, you're getting on us now. Look. Like, yeah, let's get on it, babe. Yeah, let's do it. So yeah. I'm glad you're having a good time, and you've been laughing at me since sound check. I'm like this all the time, so it's just. I'm so glad tonight came. We've been talking about this. Like, Viral G is coming to the show. Like, yes, we were just so geeked. Like, oh man.
I'm also glad you like your flyer too.
Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. This means a lot. And I guess I'm truly honored to have you guys in my life, professionally and also like as friends. And I appreciate you guys a lot for what you guys.
Yeah, because everybody's beefing right now. I know you've been hearing the latest beef.
I didn't. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Certain things I don't know what's going on, so I'm a little lost in sauce here.
Okay.
What?
So there's a lot of beef going on. We just had the Cardi B, Nicki Minaj beef. We had the other lady. I'm not familiar with her name, but she had some beef with Nicki. So it's Nicki against the other Savage, Ratchet. I'm that boss type of thing.
Okay,
Megan Stallion, yes.
Yeah.
The Solange thing with Jay-Z is coming back up. P. Diddy got raided.
Oh my God!
Yeah. It's beefy right now.
No Diddy. That's all I gotta say.
Like, everybody's throwing beans and grape juice at each other. It's really messy. And people are lawsuiting each other, the freaking out, and everybody's running and screaming, and the kids are crying. People are getting arrested. Like, pastors are going to jail. Girl. Viral G.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
I know that blew you. You had to be quiet for a second, like, what?
I was like,
But yeah, so we don't need that here. I think that's doing too much. I think if we really did what we talked about tonight and really stay consistent at it could be a beautiful thing. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh no, you already know. Yeah.
All right. So what are your plans tonight? We got about 10 more minutes to talk to you. What's your plans tonight?
Yeah, definitely. I'm just gonna pretty much eat something quick and then just do another show and then probably go sleep. That's it.
Right? Because I got a 9 o'clock and then you got a 10 p.m. your time?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so we're both on the air at the same time.
Wait, what's going on?
Yeah, one more thing, girl. I would love to collaborate with you digitally over the internet. Vocals or anything like that. So if everything you want to throw my way, just let me know.
Okay, definitely. Let me know. Yeah, I'm down. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I know we should be hearing that new music soon. You're going to be sending me them MP3s. I can't wait.
Yes. I'll let you know for sure by May. May is the month I'm going to send some things to you guys.
Awesome. Okay. So we'll be looking forward to it. We'll have a show put up in May. I believe it's May 20.
Ooh. Oh, I'm excited.
22nd. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nori's my little alarm clock. Wakes me up.
No, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I needed one. But not the one for the job. This is totally different. Nope, not throwing shade or nothing like that.
Okay.
But
Hey, now. I ain't saying nothing.
man.
I feel like that was a shock, but I'm cool.
Social media cap. I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, that's another Wednesday. You and these Wednesdays.
Oh, man.
We gonna pick hump day for these. Okay. We can do that. 7 o'clock. We gotta put the title down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're gonna try to get Drazy in the building for that one.
Yeah.
But if we can put you on a new line, because I'm gonna figure that line out too. But we can hear you real good on the speakerphone. It's awesome. And Spreaker's gonna fix it anyway, so we got that going. Because they got me messed up. Trying to not connect today. So, yeah, I I'm gonna get that done for you. But it's been like that with me and her from the beginning. They was trying to give me a problem getting her on YouTube because of copyrights with Cuban Link. I'm like, come on, bro.
God,
like,
yeah.
come on, man.
With that.
Come on, man.
That's so true.
It was sexy. It wasn't dirty.
Thank you.
It did not have the bad community guidelines of whatever those are. I'm still trying to figure out what those are.
They ain't able to allow things now. I don't know. YouTube is weird.
Oh.
They're on their own nonsense right now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just total nonsense. But yes, my dear, we down. We did them 10 minutes quickly. Because I know you gotta go get your show started. We appreciate you. We salute you. Congratulations on your nomination. Girl, I know you're going to get it. You're going to be posting that on social media talking about you got it. So, and then I'm working on my 9th, 10th one. So,
congratulations, guys.
We gotta do a celebration for all the award winners pretty soon. So I'm trying to work with Dre to see, how that's going to go. Excuse me, different things like that. So yeah, definitely we are ready to rumble.
Yeah. Awesome. I'm excited.
Appreciate you so much.
You're welcome, guys. Anytime. And real quick, you guys can follow my Instagram. It's at official Vero G, and website www.verogmusic.com, and everything's all there. Yeah.
Okay. And then make sure you put that link in the chat room so people can click on it while they're listening to the show tonight.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to try and do that. Yeah. My computer. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited, guys. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good night, hon. Have a great week.
Thank you, too, man. Have a good one, everybody.
Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye. We did it again, baby. Yeah, Nori, we got a 9 p.m. It's gonna be super dope. Got to put the second half list together. This was a good one. Our first guest, man. That round of applause for that. We definitely got it in. Excuse the background. I tried to be as quiet as I could. Usually the music's playing on while the commotion's going on. I do apologize for the people that's coming in the chat room that didn't see this yet. For the replay, and then you're trying to catch up with the 9 p.m. So there's the 2 episodes for the week, all in one day. Great.
Exactly.
Right. But it's business stuff, and it's what we love to do. And yeah, you see how great that promotion went. Like, this is great for promotion. HR, really appreciate this idea, because you had said it. I'm gonna go back when you was like, me and Dre should put a station together, and I'm like, we kind of do already. We got our way we do that. We flip music. So this social media cap was really a great way to have that safe space to talk.
Right.
Because we can't get an effective interview without talking first.
Right. That part.
So I'm just amazed at how this is going. I have no words. Like,
But you know what the thing is. The reason why I feel like it's just in my mind when I thought about the name of the show, it's because it's not only has anything to do with the internet, it has to do with people in real life. Like, stop being so personal or taking things personal instead of trying to listen to what that person is saying. I'd rather for you to be honest with me than dishonest with me and let me find out a lot of things. I'd rather for you to stop all this capping and just come out with what the tea is.
Yeah, what's going on with you?
You don't got time. I don't got time. Let's just figure this out. If you got some beef with me, you got some beef with the boss, let's talk about it. We don't gotta, man, I don't like her, I don't like him. Let's just talk about it. That's why it's called social media cap. We're open-minded about a lot of things.
Yeah, we're gonna put that cap on it.
Yeah, we're gonna put that cap on it. Right. And we're not gonna make it social. We gonna make it in your face with it. We gonna hit you right in the face. Yeah, I'm here. Say what you need to say, because you said it all over there, but you ain't saying it to me.
Yeah.
You know, these ain't fighting words. These are communication skills.
Basics.
And I think a lot of people don't get it, but I mean, I get it. I'd rather communicate than not communicate. So
To communicate or not to communicate is the question. We're gonna continue that on that May 22nd.
Okay.
So let me
See,
get
my mind running. My mind running.
And you heard it early too, y'all. So you got time. You got a few weeks to communicate.
Right.
Yeah. To communicate. So yeah, we're gonna call it quits. We got a show at 9 p.m. on Boss Lady Show. We'll be sending the link out at 9 p.m. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned now. We'll see you soon in the chat room.